night. Are you ready?
Are you ready for the podcast? Whole lot we gon' broadcast. Dropping gems, these are all facts. Shooting flicks like Men in Black. Are you ready for the podcases? Hitting every spot, Dalmatian. Taking off like a spaceship. Podcast is not basic. 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 Let's go. Podcast is not basic.
Yo, I'm an island boy. What's I'm an island boy. Yo,
You what?
I'm an
You
island
what?
boy. Yo, what's up, everybody? Yo, welcome to the Podcases, man. Episode number 27, baby. You got your guys, the originators of opinionated-facts. You got your guy Fifth.
Opinionated-facts. See
Mhm.
what?
Yo, man, welcome to the ride, baby. Episode number 27. Here we go with it. You know what I'm saying? Who would have thunk it? You know what I'm saying? The podcast is in the building, my brother. How you feeling, man? What's good?
Hey, apparently you feeling good, island boy.
I'm an island boy. Yeah, man. That's
That's something you listening to or something? Or what?
hey,
What's
man.
going on with
Yeah,
that?
man. Yeah. You didn't see them clowns on they got promoted around here with that singing that song, man. Island Boy.
Nah,
Mm.
probably not.
Yeah, some bullshit, man. So what's good with you, my brother? Welcome to
Hey, man.
welcome to Ride 27.
Hey, man, glad to be here, man.
Mhm.
Glad to be here. We had snow up and down the East Coast.
Last couple of weeks, man.
Yeah, last couple of weeks, man. So kind of detoured a couple of plans and blah blah blah, and people snow and ice. So just been
Hey,
stuck
man, you don't
in-
fuck with
stuck
that one,
inside.
dog. You don't
Not
fuck
that
with
ice.
Hell nah,
that
dog.
ice.
Hell nah, man. Yo, man, we this past week has been real crazy, man. A lot of good feedback about episode 26. A conversation with Mr. Doodall,
Right.
Kelly, man, Dupree, man. So his whole campaign, and we want to thank everybody who caught that, man, and also donated to his campaign, man. But you want to keep the ball rolling a little bit here, man. We got Dupree Kelly's donation information right there, man. So just text that number and make sure everybody out here in the podcast land, just let's see this today and for my brother here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And everybody who's watching right now, man, just say, yo, man, we're sad about Tom Brady, but so everybody just put in the comments how sad you are about Tom Brady losing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So what's
man.
good, my brother?
Let's matter of fact, man. Let's take 3 seconds of silence just for Tom, man.
The GOAT. All right.
We sad about that, man.
We sad
Like,
about Tom Brady, man. God
yeah,
damn.
man.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that damn Antonio Winfield Jr., man. How you
Fucked
let
it up.
Cooper Kupp get behind you again?
Fucked it
All
up.
year he been doing stuff. He let him get behind him, man.
A little sports commentary, baby. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Let him
Yeah,
get
man.
behind him, man.
Yeah, bro. Let me tell you something, man. It's been a crazy week, man. I was telling you right before, on, brother, how much sleep I got last night. I got like about 14 hours of sleep, brother. Well, what was it like? Well, from 9 to 12. Yeah, it's like 12 hours, brother. A little over 12 hours.
You be sleep straight, man, or you be getting up and stuff?
I be out, bro. I'll be out, man. Because during the week, man, I be having like insomnia, man. I be up all fucking night. I can't sleep. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I just get conked out. I be out, bro.
So how you fall asleep at
You know what
9
I'm saying?
o'clock?
I don't know. So I recorded it, and I was like, "Fuck it!" I just went to sleep, bro. You know what I'm saying? Went to sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, the cases are here. We was talking shit last season, episode 2, but not episode 2, but season 2, but episode, and then the whole time we was telling you how we want to do things bigger and better for season 3 and all of that, man. And we kind of started it off last week with our guy, Do It All, Dupree Kelly, man. And again, we got his information. Let's everybody that's watching right now, let's just donate to his campaign there. The information is at the bottom of the screen, though. So everybody who's watching, man, just throw a thumbs up and say, let's support my brother to the end and just donate to his campaign. Let's just drop something on there. Anything less than was 2,500, 2,300, something like that. So just let's make sure we give him whatever we got. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I love that shirt you got on, by the way, my brother.
Hey, man, opinionated-facts, man. The podcases.
Yo, man.
Soon coming to an online venue everywhere where you can also purchase.
Yo, man, you get the cases gear, bro. You know, we gonna let you know when it's all out, man.
What you rocking? What you rocking tonight, bro?
Oh man, you know, I got the Podcases t-shirt here, but this is a takeoff of the NWO t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? The you know, New World Order, but this is like the new Podcases World Order type stuff, man. So this is a takeoff from that, man. We just throwing different things out there, just kind of get it all rocking and rolling, man. But you know, the Podcases are here to stay, baby. You know what I'm saying? And thank you to everybody for the feedback about last week's show and everything that we've done up until this point, man. But it's only going to get bigger and better. Trust me. Am I right, son?
Oh man, this is huge.
Yeah, man. So
huge, man. Huge.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We appreciate everybody who supported us up to this point right here, man. And you know what, man? So what's been going on, man? You still working out? How's the workout going, brother?
Yeah, man. Let me tell you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you. I've been to the gym this month.
You got a log, dog?
Huh?
You got a log? You got a?
We have an app at my gym, and it tells me how many times I've checked in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've been 12 times. I've been 12 times in the month of January.
On that app, do they also tell you like the menu for the day, like what snacks they're gonna give y'all and shit like that?
You have a snack every blue moon, man. They might give you some Tootsie Rolls or some pizza or something. I don't even partake in that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, man! You got Tootsie Rolls in your ashtray in that Prius, nigga.
Hey, if I take a Tootsie Roll, that's where it goes, to the ashtray. I don't actually partake in that.
That shit should go out the fucking window. You know what I'm saying?
I've been going, man, getting my cardio in, you know, feeling real good, man. Real springy. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, dog. I got you,
real
man. Let me tell you.
So.
Yo, I got a flat on my tire on my bicycle, man. So we've been off this week, so to speak, man. So we're gonna get that back rolling again, man. And that bike gonna be back in the wind. You know what I'm saying?
All right, okay, sure.
Yeah. But yo, listen, man, we you know, what we wanted to do this season, man, was bring you some of the best people out there to rap and talk with and do your thing with, man, and some people that you've seen in the entertainment field and everything like that. And Chris, side out, man, since we know each other, bro, we love to laugh, bro. We, you know, in our room we had you know, VHSs. Chris Rock and things like that, man. We snap on each other all the time for like almost 30 years, bro. We snap on each other all the time, man. And you know, we just two guys that love to laugh and shit, man. Everybody out there always tell you, man, laughter is the best medicine. That's one of the things we try to do on our podcast and our platform is try to, you know, just a little entertainment and not always be so serious at all the time. But laughter is always the best medicine. You would agree, my brother, right?
Oh man, people don't understand how we had Chris Rock. We watched it every day.
You did.
Literally. It was on VHS. We either watched Chris Rock or we watched New Edition when they was performed on Oprah.
Oh, see, my brother.
Yeah.
He know it, bro. We
watched
did
that every day.
We did.
New Edition, Home Again. They're Home Again too.
Yo, bro. We watched those pretty much those two things all the time because, like I said, me and this guy right here, man. You can hear some of the things that we've talked about, man. We always laughing and joking with each other, man. And we laugh and joke with everybody who fuck with us from the tailgate and everything like that. And everybody that's seen our show, man, we love to laugh, bro. And you know, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. You probably didn't know. You know, when I was a kid, you know, I aspired to be a stand-up comedian. Like, you know, for a short time, I said, you know, I think I can do that. I was, you know, like 9th grade or something like that. I was like, you know, I think I can do that, man. And you know, I used to get tapes I used to buy like the cassette tapes. I bought everybody from Chris Rock's first one when he had I forget he had one back in '90. I used to listen to Richard Pryor stuff all the time, you know, Eddie Murphy and things like that. But you know, comedy has always been something to me, man. I love to laugh. I love to joke, bro. I can't take life too serious, man. Laughter gets me through a lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, same
And yeah, so we told everybody that been following us. We got a special guest who's gonna rock with us, man. And we, we've been trying to link with this brother for a long time. Our schedules couldn't match. He's a super busy guy, but he blessed us with his presence today. You know what I'm saying? And I can just go down the litany of accomplishments and just accolades about this brother, man. He's a super talented guy. No pun intended, but he's a super talented guy, man. And we just want to have a conversation with him, right, Si? Just talk.
Man.
Let everybody.
Let's just talk, man.
Yeah, let's just talk and talk. Let's do a podcast style, opinionated-facts style, man. And this brother right here, man, I can just give you a litany, man. He's celebrating 30 years of outstanding work in the comedy game. 30 years, bro. That's as long as we've known each other, bro. 30 damn years.
That's almost as long as I've been alive.
Yeah, you show about a decade or two, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? This brother has been, like I said, he's celebrating over 30 years in the comedy game, doing it like no other. You've seen this guy on Def Comedy Jam, Showtime of the Apollo, BET's Comic View, the first Martin Lawrence First Amendment of Comedy. Everybody should check that out. And he was Butter in Sunset Park. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the New York Kings of Comedy, along with Capone, my man Mark Vieira, and Rob Stapleton. Everybody, let's have a conversation with my man, the ultra talented Mr. Talent Harris. Yo, what's up, Talent? Welcome to the Cases, my brother. How you doing, man?
Man, listen, it's good to be here, man. You guys sounding wonderful over here, bro.
Hey, man, appreciate it.
I was watching. I forgot it was me. I was like, who is this guy coming out? That sounds interesting.
Hey, man, you've been doing it for so long, brother. And you like I said, when we first was kind of wrapped late last year, man, you was in the midst of just doing a lot of shows and everything like that. And I show we couldn't really connect, man. But that you in the midst of 30 years, and we was like, yo, bro, we first of all, we want to congratulate you on that. That's huge. You know what I'm saying? And I've always been a fan of yours. Every time I see you got the Heineken in your hand, doing it on stage, man. And the first time I saw you, I don't know if you remember this. It was a long time ago. There's a show called Snaps, way back in
HBO Snaps, yes sir.
I saw you on Snaps, man. And brother, like I said, man, thank you. It's a pleasure to have you here, man. God bless you. You're welcome to the podcast, my brother.
Oh well, thank you. First of all, I can never forget Snaps because it's so much. Even though most of the world know that one special, the two specials we shot half hour with HBO, it's so much backstory in that. Like there's Snaps, the albums, there's Snaps, the books. We did about 7 books. We did about 2 albums and CDs. Wow. And God bless the dead, Monteria Ivy and my man Kevin DeWitt. These guys came from the Uptown Comedy Club days in Harlem.
Right.
And he was the original host of that. And he eventually branches off and starts his own, conglomerate or behind the Snaps. And that was just one segment on that show. They would end that show with a quick little snap battle. And he just took that thing and ran with it. And the rest was history. I think they made about 12 more Snap version shows after that.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, MTV did a couple. VH, it was everywhere. A couple of the brothers from FUBU did a DVD. It was like they did the boxing ring and the whole, like it's been about 10, 12 variations.
Yeah, man, that's always been like, I think, like I said, that was one of the first times I saw you. Cause like I said, when I was young, I was trying to always aspire to be a comedian, man. And I always respected what you do and whatever your other successful comedian do, man. Just go out there and rock it and make people laugh for 30 minutes, an hour, however long you do it, brother. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you celebrating 30 years of comedy, my dog. You know what I'm saying? What brought you to it? What brought you to comedy in the beginning, bro?
Well, love, man. It's funny because just the last 2 days I was at the Beacon Theater. I had the great opportunity to working with my man Russell Peters. And Russell Peters, we came up in the same humble beginnings. And I was hosting the Boston Comedy Club down in Lower Manhattan. Guys like Chappelle, Peters, Mike F, like everybody you had to come through that club at one point. And I was the guy, holding it down and hosting it and promoting it and all that. So when you look at now, you fast forward, this weekend was like nostalgic for me. I'm just sitting there shaking my head, like living in it, because you don't, like a lot of things, you don't realize them. They hit you later than the average.
Right.
Somebody great just said in an interview recently, you know, that one of the big questions that go down now, you hear a lot is, yo, what would you tell your younger self if you could go back in time and blah, blah, blah. And I found it real interesting. It was an athlete. He said, well, I would tell my younger self, enjoy those accolades and moments. Like, because we're so busy working on the next moment, we don't really celebrate like we should the actual thing that's happening now. Everybody around us do. Everybody around us have a greater time, and they sit in it, you know, longer and bigger than you, and appreciate it. You know, it's not that you don't appreciate it, but you're so working on the next thing that you're not sitting and really soaking up that thing. So perfect. I say that to say that's how 30 years is to me. Like I hit 30 years this past July, and I knew that because of, you know, things that I've done on paper. And I'm like, damn, it's 30 years. Let me celebrate and throw a couple of events. And I did that because I'm good for that. That's automatic for me. But it didn't really hit me 30. Like take your time, bro. 30. Like a lot of people walk off the job with 20. You got 30.
Right.
You got 30 just getting warmed up. And cats do 20 and say, I'm out of here. You know, I want my pension, I'm gone. And here I am at 30 still figuring it out. So it's just hitting me now about 6-7 months later, like slowly, not even like boom, just like, yo, I'm stopping down, like, yo, it's 30. And I find myself sitting, like it could be a long plane ride or train ride, and I'll reminisce and bring some things up, and I'll smile and spiritually celebrate those things that I probably didn't celebrate the way I should have.
Hey, so Tyler, let me ask you, when you know, it's been 30 years, when you were in school growing up, were you always the funny guy, or tell us about how it got started for you, and how you knew, man, like this comedy thing is for real? Because a lot of times you see people and they think, a lot of times they look at people and they think, oh man, that's easy. I could get up there and make somebody laugh. But you know, the thing about it, it's like one of my buddies say, who's listening, my buddy Slack always say, it's different when those lights get on you. You know, those lights get real hot. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you get those lights get real hot. So when you stand there, you know, you're saying you at Boston Comedy Club, right? But then think of something like you know, you get on those big venues where it's, you know, 7, 10,000, 20,000 people, and the light on you, and they're saying, yo, make me laugh. Make me laugh now.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, because like that's this weekend. You know, the Beacon, you know, is 3,000, and he did 2 shows. You know what I mean? The Russell Peters, he brought him out, and it's one of those things. Like those are the shows that I like a lot because they test you more.
Right.
When people don't know you're going to be somewhere, and you go out there and be funny, that's when you really truly know if you're funny.
Right.
Okay.
Once you reach a certain level of notoriety, meaning people know who you are, right? And when they know you're going to be somewhere, you know, they're happy to see you. If they paid to come see you, they knew you were going to be here. They got a ticket. They want to be in the same element, in the same room as you. So you get that kind of accolade, like, oh man, my man. You're kind of getting props off of what you already did. You're still trying. You need new props. Like you got these you slinging these new jokes. You know, I need to know if these new jokes are funny. So if you come somewhere, if I'm trying new jokes and you came where you knew I would be, I really can't bank on that being 100% approval of my funny.
Right.
Now, when I pop up at a place and you ain't know I was going to be there, and you're there to see somebody else, and I get 15, 20, 30 minutes to go up there and play with my stuff and fling my new jokes and everything. If I'm cracking you up, I know I'm genuinely cracking you up because you ain't even come to see me. Like, you know, this is a surprise and coming from left field. You understand what I'm saying? It's it's like that night, man, that you bagged that chick you didn't know you was going to bag. You know you was going to bag her. You said, I'm going to go throw a couple shots back from my man Bert. The next thing you know, she like, you want to get out of here? You like, oh, shit, I ain't even wear those underwear.
That's when you're on that game, bro.
You didn't even wear those. If you knew that was going to happen, you'd have pulled out the special underwear. Now you got to go to the hotel with gym shorts under your pants. You thought you was coming right back home.
I used to wear them damn gym shorts. Hey, dog, this is something I always respect the comedians, bro. And this is and as I got older and listened to more comedians do more interviews and things like that. And you just said something about something I'm super interested in. You guys, you guys are like athletes. You work out your material. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before a big
Yeah,
show or
that's what-
something like that. Like, you know, on Sundays, guys play NFL football, but during the week they're practicing and working on this stuff. So tell us this what goes into that whole workout or just getting new material and things like that and just trying it out.
And it's funny because that's what we call it. We literally, that's the exact terminology in comedy is working out.
Mhm.
Wow.
We call it working out. So what you're doing is a few things. You have for the average comedian. Let me back up and speak, not from Mika. I'll explain in a minute how my process is a little special.
Mhm.
The average comedian who writes jokes, they thought of something wherever it came to them. So it could come anywhere. They could be out to dinner, something come to the mind. They pull a pen and paper out, or record on their phone or whatever, or they're sitting at home trying to think or whatever, or jotted down some bullet points. But when they actually write something down, you know, they're writing it and saying to themselves, "Oh, man, that's funny. That's funny." But that's only funny to them in their mind at that time.
Right.
There's no proof that it's funny. They're just thinking, "Oh, that's funny." They're saying to themselves, "That's funny," but there's no proof. So you go out to work out for two reasons. One, you need the proof. Is this thing that I wrote, is this material funny for real to other people other than myself? And then part two is, how can I get whatever that is to its funniest, right?
Right.
So
Right.
you keep hitting the stage. Like, let's say it's 10 minutes worth of stuff. And let's say that 10 minutes is a story about Christmas with my kids. The first time I tell it, every time I tell it, the audience is going to let me know. I listen to the audience as much as I'm talking, and the response lets me know what parts are the funniest parts,
Mhm.
what fat can be trimmed from it, because maybe it's not a 10-minute bit. Maybe once I start trimming all the fat of what's not funny and getting right to the punches and setups, maybe it's only 7 minutes, you know, once I trim it. But I don't know that until I keep hitting the stage, working over that bit, different audiences, and then it's just like a collective. You know who do the same process? A movie. Like I did the movie Sunset Park, right?
Mhm.
And what I noticed with them is they keep screening a movie before they release it.
Right.
Now they'll take a motion picture and they'll do a first edit, and they'll take, you know, invite some people out, maybe 50, 100 people to a theater, and they'll play the first version. And they're listening and watching reactions. And if they feel like they're not getting the reaction, or certain scenes didn't pop, you should have laughed there, you didn't, you should have cried there, you didn't, they go back. They do a little tweaking of that. They cut some, trim some fat, timing, whatever, and then they'll have another screening. Sometimes, depending on the movie and depending on the budget and stuff like that, they may do this 10 or 20 times before they get to the point where you start seeing commercials. It's coming out Friday, April 17th. You know what I mean? So that's the same process as a comedian. He's looking for the laughter. You know, do I engage you? Do I need to change the timing of how I say that? Do I need to word this better? You know, and that's working out. You go out as much as you can and you do that. Now, if you're paying me and you guys call us a talent, we have an annual ball. We want to hire you to do an hour. We got $10,000 for you, blah, 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 whatever it is. Because that's a paid gig, I'm not going to be working out that night. I'm going to be hitting you with the stuff I know that works. I'm going to get there for an hour and give you an hour of proven material because you paid for that. You didn't.
Right.
I'm on your dime, so to speak.
Right.
You didn't pay for me to audition. You paid for me. It's like, you ever go to a concert and the damn artist is doing all new shit. Everybody's like,
"Hey man, with that old shit."
Yeah, this is my new joint. I produced this. This is how I really feel about life. Check it out. Hit it. Everybody's like,
"Want that old shit."
And they got 50 hits. You want to hear 50 hits, but he's killing 50 minutes with new stuff. So this is when I used to play the snare in 12th grade. Hit it.
You don't want that shit, man.
No, you want it. You want the hits. So it's like that. So when we're working out, that's the difference in working out and working. But yeah, we do it as much as it takes. I tell my son does comedy. I tell him all the time. I said, you know, Dad, when is a joke finished or whatever? And I'm like, the joke really truly is never finished. Right. Like everything else, it evolves. I've taken jokes from a decade or two ago, bring it back into this era, and revamp it and tweak it where it fits today, so it's not dated. You know, one of my processes, like a lot of comics, as soon as something happens in the news, they jump all over it, current events. I don't do that. I kind of wait a little bit. I let everybody spit they spew, and I find that unorthodox angle of it. And if it's a big enough story, it's still going to work 8 months from now. You know, it don't have to be today because it just happened today. You know, Mike Tyson bit the ear off. I waited about a year. Michael Jackson made the news. I waited about a year. Everybody stopped talking about it because you want to be special with your stuff. You have to have some sort of decorum. And if I get up there, you go to a comedy club and 10 guys are working out and all 10 guys are working out the same topic, it's monotonous. And again, you like this. You're at the concert again. You know, when is he going to sing my song? You know? So that's working out.
Who would you say some of your early idols or maybe people that you got some of your style from as far as comedy come from? I mean, we've seen you, but for people who haven't, who would you say your style is like?
I don't think nobody. I think I'm definitely, you can't help but be a hybrid to an extent.
Right.
But style wise, I think my stuff is so organic and natural. It's kind of different in that sense. Like, it's funny because we talked about this last night at the theater, right? The last 2 nights backstage with the other comics, we were talking about it. And if you go on Netflix, there's these seasons of comedy called Stand Up, right? And if you watch that, you'll see this thing. One of my biggest pet peeves is this awkward, silent pause for a second or three that comedians do, like stand-up comedians. It's almost like they brain froze or they're fishing for the next thing or something like that. It irks the shit out of me, bro, because once you engage your audience, they're with you literally. They're taking that ride. It's like watching a movie. They're like right here. So whatever you do in those little seconds and minutes reflects on your audience. So it bothers me when the guy will say, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you know, my daughter's all grown up now. And then they go, yeah. So going back to school Tuesday, like that thing in there, what was that? Like, that drives me nuts. So when I look at myself and how I attack the stage, it's not like anybody else. Even though I've been a fan of, I love comedy. I'm a big fan of it. I wouldn't be doing it if I wasn't a fan of it. I'm one of the few people that didn't get into it to do something else. You know, yeah, I did other things because it came along with it. You know, and you got to put your kids through college. But I love stand-up comedy. I knew it from the moment I did it that I want to work on being the best at this.
Oh, let me tell you something. I can attest to your work ethic, bro, because I follow you on your social media, bro. And you one of the comedians I know that you're always working, dog. You always got something going on. You got a show going on, and you always bringing other new comedians along with for the ride. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's to me is almost like the old adage. You know what I'm saying? Push me and I pull you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you always working and doing something. And I was like, yo, like I said, I always been a big fan, man. And you know, like I saw you on Showtime and the Apollo, bro. What is it like doing the Apollo, bro? Back in like the '90s, man, when nobody gave a fuck who came up on stage. If you wasn't hitting, you wasn't gonna make it.
He was gone.
And I saw you kill it on the Apollo, bro. I'm like, yo, it is what it is.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm so mad you asked about that. What is it like? It's like always, constantly, every second, almost ready to shit on yourself. That's what it's honestly like. That's what my first time doing Showtime at the Apollo was like. I tell you, it's funny because the story all of a sudden, again, this is 30 years, but all of a sudden in the past 5 years, this story comes up a lot. But my first time at the Apollo, I'm already, like you said, it's in the 90s. It was that time where they didn't care whether they had you as a guest or not. They were there to boo bad shit. That was it. So
right.
I get the call. I'm taping. Now, this is really, really big to me because I don't have a TV credit yet.
Right.
This is my first national TV credit. I'm going to be on television.
What
So
year
I'm
is
like,
this?
now this is 92.
All right.
I want to
That's
say
what
92.
that's
92.
when
No,
Apollo was.
what year?
They
What year
beat your
was?
ass.
You know how you know? You bring up MC Light. Whatever year Roughneck was out.
Okay.
The
That was
year
92.
Roughneck got
About
released.
92. I think it was
Yeah,
92.
92 and 93. One of them
Yeah.
right there. I
Mhm.
want to say 92.
Okay.
So I get the call. So now I'm like, the first part of me is like, yes, because I've been trying to I'm from the hood. And when you're from the hood, back in the 90s, tell everybody I know in the hood, yeah, I'm a comedian. If you didn't do Def Jam, you ain't a comedian to the hood. Right?
Okay.
Oh
So
no.
I'm like, you got to picture my pain. Let me let me give you a portrait of my pain. I'm in the same projects as JB Smoove.
Oh Lord.
Oh wow.
JB did Def Jam. So the whole project is like 5 buildings in our project. So the whole project is, yeah, JB's a comedian, blah, blah. So anytime one of my friends go, well, talent, he's a comedian too. Everybody in the hood, fuck out of here. Yo, you did Def Jam? Nah, ain't no comedian. So that's how the hood treated you, right?
Mhm.
So now I get this call. And now I'm like, okay, yes, at least I get a TV credit, right? And then like 10 minutes after that hype I'm feeling, it comes down with the most scariest thing, like, hold up, T, this is the Apollo.
Yeah.
Like, they literally don't care, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, but I know I'm funny, but I've also seen people I know are funny don't make it because they don't give them a second or a chance to hear what they got to say.
Right.
So now here we go. I get down there. I want to boo-boo my pants the whole time I'm in the building. From the moment they put makeup on me to the mic and the green room, I just that you get that constant. I just know I'm gonna diarrhea on myself. I know it, right? So I'm standing on the stage. So now they're over there because they used to tape like 2 or 3 shows a day. So now they're ready to tape. They got everybody ready on deck. It's the order. I look at the runner show on the paper on the wall. And it says Derek Ellis, comedian, guest comedian. Then it says MC Light, 2 songs. And it says Talent Harris, or just Talent, guest comedian. So now I got something to tell myself to keep me cool. I keep telling myself, T, no matter what happened, they're going to be feeling good because Light going to perform her hits.
Right.
So they're going to be in a good mood. I'm going right after. I said, yo, you got a good spot, bro. This is me talking to myself. You got a good spot. They're going to feel good. You're going to kill them, da-da-da. So my boy Derek Ellis, he's from Dallas. Shout out to Derek Ellis. He goes out. They boo the shit out of him. To the point where the producers run out there, right? They, whoa. Grabs the mic. You can't do that. He's not an amateur. He's not competing. He's our guest comedian.
To the
All
audience.
from Texas. To the audience on the microphone. He's out on the stage. Packed out. All right, so we're gonna look. So we're gonna do this again. We're bring him out. Y'all give him a round of applause. And it's the guest comedian. Let's try this again. And they bring him out. And this fool, first line was something so stupid, they booed the shit out of him again. So now you got to know my nerves is crazy now, right? But I got 2 people in me. I got the devil and the angel on the shoulders, and they argue. Don't worry about it. MC Light, they still gonna be happy. Blah blah blah. The other one, no, they booing it. So I'm sitting there, and I win, like convincing myself we're gonna be all right. And I'm standing behind the guy with the headset with the speaker, the little walkie-talkie shit.
Yeah.
And he goes, all right, stage is all set. Let's get MC Light out here. And go, and then you hear the people hit back like, MC Light's a little behind her makeup. She's gonna need about 15 more minutes. Just throw the talent nigga out. I'm like, yo. So here's what a lot of people don't know. That fear, thank God for fear, because that fear gave me my branding with don't take it personal. It's just comedy.
Yeah.
And I had the little voice and the right there. Now, those 3 things came from that fear because I had to say something. I said, T, your first line got to say something to kind of disassociate your comedy from what they just booed. Like, hold up now,
Right.
So I came up with the disclaimer on the spot, which ended up following me my whole career. And then more importantly, the voice, people thought I was doing this character, right? But it was fear. It was really a shaky voice, like, and the the popping I had already did. I used to play with my son like that. And he, for whatever reason, I would talk to him and I go, and he giggled. So for whatever reason, I brought that to the stage. But all those things accumulated and put together gave this magnificent 7-minute set that when I said thank you, good night, and put the mic back in the stand and looked up, I had a standing ovation.
I never forget it, dog. I seen it.
Now, and here's the thing.
Yeah,
as good as that was, this is how scary the Apollo was. As good as I did, you know what I did? I went out back and sat on the stoop for about an hour, still shaking and scared.
Wow.
Like I didn't do good. Like you would have never knew. I just got up that set. I was on the steps, and the funny thing, I look back now because I laugh at certain little elements. Like Joe had just came out, the R&B singer Joe. So Joe's out back on the street with his dancers rehearsing because they going up after light. So when I come out to the stoop and I'm all paranoid like a white woman with a cup of coffee. And Joe just stopped mid practice, like, yo, my dude, you funny as hell, man. You killed it right there. All right, 1, 2, 3. That's how scary the Apollo was.
Wow.
Oh, that's crazy, man. Like I said, I used to watch Showtime and Apollo every Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? I think the first time I saw it, it had Mark Cooper. It was Mark Cooper as well.
Yeah. You talking about
Steve Harvey.
Mark Curry, Mr.
Mark
Cooper.
Curry. Yeah, Mr. Cooper. And then went to Steve Harvey and all that. And I was like, yo, they didn't give a damn who you were. If it wasn't funny, they're coming for your ass. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. And at the same time, it was so dope. And you know what's crazy about that is it became my home. Mm-hmm. Like it went from the scariest place in my life to being home. How crazy is that? Like
that's crazy.
I became, every season they would call me, I would do a set. That's for one. And then for two, I would, they hired me to be the host of Amateur Night at the Apollo for years, 20 years or whatever. And then even the televised version, I did a season of Showtime at the Apollo. I hosted. So it went from the scariest place in my career and life to being home.
Home. Wow.
Salute, bro. Salute, man. Like I said, you're from Mount Vernon, am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it seemed like you guys. I didn't know JB was from your area, but it seemed like you guys had just a plethora of talent there, man. Like I said, you were in the Heavy D video with Chris Tucker. It seems like.
Mm-hmm.
You've been always constantly working, brother. It's sometimes you hear about comedians take a break or whatever, brother, but you've been constantly on the
30
grind,
years, man,
doing your thing, brother.
Well, you have to, man. You know what it is to me? I think what part of my work ethic comes from, we got to face it. In entertainment, people don't, for the most part, respect it as a real job. So because of that, I think I've always, my work ethic was crazy because of that. Like, it's okay to come out and laugh and we all have a good time. I'm gonna laugh with you because like I said, I'm a fan of comedy. I enjoy it too. But every now and then you talk to people or the way they talk, you like, yo, they don't respect it like a real job. Like, and that bothers me. So it makes me work harder so that now as an older comedian, as a vet in the game, when I talk to people who followed the journey, they respect it now. But like in the early days, so like somebody come home, I had a hard day at work. You'd be like, me too. Like, man, shut up. You do comedy.
So, Talent, let me ask you, man, like just sitting back watching, man. And like I said, I've seen you several places. I think you're a hilarious guy, man. Super excited to have you on. So let me ask you, what's the motivation, man, that keeps you going? Because like you just said, people don't think like the comedy is a real job. I think it's probably the hardest entertainment job, right?
Hell yeah.
Because you got a musician. If they get up there and people not feeling them, you do what? You play the hit, right? You just play whatever they can. Okay, well, we don't like that. Well, play whatever everybody like, right?
Facts.
You come on and you do it. But when you're a musician and you're a comedian and you standing up there and these people not laughing. And you of course you got your bag of tricks, but if you when you turn people off, sometimes they just turned off. They don't want to hear nothing you got to say. And you got to do a 30-minute skit, and you 7 minutes in. And you see, like now, you might see some of the younger comedians, like, you know, since now, of course, everything is recorded. You'll see some of the younger comedians like Desi Banks and them, and people might not be feeling them. And they say, you know what, man, forget y'all. You know what, I'm still doing this and blah, blah, blah. They get really frustrated. You know, they might storm off. So to be in it for 30 years, you know, I mean, it's just a plethora of experience. You are literally the OG for comedians. Yeah. So what's the motivation, and how do you like what when you prepare for all of that stuff, man? Because there's so much you got to prepare for. Like, what if they don't like me? What if they don't like my comedy? What if they don't like this joke? How do you do all of that, man? It just seems very, very anxiety provoking for me. And I just like to know what's your mindset before you go do any show, and is it the same feeling that you had 30 years ago?
Yeah, it feels the same. Like, again, if I didn't have it on paper, I wouldn't believe it myself. I wouldn't believe it's 30 years. But one thing you hit on the nail on the head, I say all the time, is in comparison to other forms of entertainment like music, you know, something ain't working, you turn and let the drummer get a drummer something, let the drummer rock 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, hit the snare, you know, where the cowbells. You got all that shit, right?
Right.
A comedian, all that equipment and instruments is within you and your jokes. Right. So when that joke don't work, you got to figure and navigate how, like you said, it's like being lost driving without a GPS, you know, and you still got to figure out how to get there. But all that other stuff that you said towards the end, my advice when I talk to younger cats, and it happens more often than you would believe, I got to constantly tell them, don't think about those things, because if you overthink it, you will psych yourself out. All you need to think about between every show and every set is the important variables that come with that show and set. You know, like I said, again, you guys hire me and I get there and you go, hey, talent, can you please, you know, this is a dressy event, dress up, don't cuss, and don't talk about politics because we got a lot of politicians in the room, blah, blah, blah. I got that. Those are my variables and my instructions to somehow navigate whatever I want to do, keeping those 3 things in mind, right?
Right.
Everything else, you're working against yourself. If you give too much thought, you're going to overthink it and psych yourself out. I know comedians all day that something as simple as somebody being real strong in front of them, they don't like that. It psychs them out. Oh my God, I'm going to follow that. Blah, 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 blah. But dude, just that's him and you're you. You know what I mean? He's going to do whatever he does and you're going to do whatever you do. You can't worry about him because you're not him. You're you. And if you focus on you and what you're capable of doing and what you came to do, you'll be fine. But most of the time, like he said, our brain goes, these guys think about everything under the sun. So by the time you get up, that's too much to be thinking about. I told a dude, I took like almost 2 weeks off, right? At the end of the year. You know, because my year has been so crazy since COVID. And I'm not complaining, it's a blessing. We went from a total shutdown to right after the shutdown, my work doubled, tripled, and quadrupled. So I'm ripping and I'm talking about like right now, like my project this month and next month is to put my house literally in order because stuff is just thrown because I'm coming and going, and going. So at the end of the year, I told myself, I set it up where when I get around the holidays, I have time for self. And I did that. So when I came back to work, where was I? Oh, I was in Arizona, not this past weekend, the one before. That's when my first time back, right? It's been about 10, 12 days, whatever. And I'm in Arizona. And the first time, like the comedians in there are, they're not that good. So they're not doing, because they're struggling with funny and they're struggling with the time they're supposed to do. So the guy tells me, two guys are going to do 15 minutes. You got 30 minutes before you go on. It was about 16, 17 minutes that were bringing me up and I wasn't ready. I'm like, well, damn, I thought I had a few more minutes to, so I'm brushing my drink and all. So I get up there, I find myself out of my method and I find myself thinking, oh, I'm making them laugh. It's a good time for the people out there. For me, it's killing me inside because I'm thinking and I don't think. it's a natural thing to me. So I don't think so. I'm looking like, I'm just gonna get up here and go through what I go through. So the first set, everybody's like, "Oh my God, you did great. That was beautiful." I'm like, "Listen, it was great for you." I said, "It was bothering me, man. I take a couple of shots of tequila and calm the hell down." And I calmed down, and then right after that, like this one guy was like, "You know what? I see what you're saying now. Like the second time as opposed to the first time, totally different thing." I was like, "Yeah, because that's not me. I don't do that. I do it a certain way, but I'm forced to do this."
Right.
So it's crazy right there. What happened? I think my dog got to get out the cage.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
Give me
So,
1 second.
Go ahead, take your time, man. Do your thing, man. Let him out. But yo, dog, it's just yo, man. We like I said, we love to laugh, man, and we brought, we do our thing. Talent's coming right back. He got to let the dog out. He loves dogs, by the way. I follow his IG. But yo, dog, I just that's one thing give me anxiety, man. If you ever thought about coming on stage and bombing out, whatever, man, and you feeling like you're not up to speed, man, that shit would be crazy for me. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, I remember that one time we was on stage. I had to carry you. So
that's why. That's why you my man, dog. That's why
I definitely know. When you got up there, I said, "Damn, talk." Say something.
Yeah, who would have thunk
you
it,
just
right?
sit there?
Who would have thunk it that I don't have much to say, man? But you know what I'm saying. But
you know what I'm saying? So,
you bailed me out on many occasions, bro. That's why you my guy. You bailed me out on many of occasions. Too many for me to list. You know what I'm saying? I just
definitely too many for you to.
Yeah,
I bailed you out, and I've also put you on.
You have put me on. I give you that, and that's what makes you and I a great team. We put each other on, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't like my put-ons, but at least I try.
Nah, I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't like you. Nah, don't try. Stop it.
Yo, dog. Why wait for Talent to walk his dog, man? I saw something crazy. Oh, he's back right now.
Here we go.
There he go. He's back. Well, he's coming back. But why we bring Talent on? It's something I want to talk. Well, there he is. He's back now. Oh, let me get him up here. But I saw something crazy. He's working this thing out. But I saw something crazy over the internet, man. I don't know if you saw this. There he is. Oh, he's not back. But
it's blocking me out. I think it's on your end.
Okay, hold on a second. All right, let's try this now.
There you go.
There we go.
There he is.
There
he is.
Hey, Talent. That was like that Chris Tucker, that first Chris Tucker skit on Def Comedy Jam. There go Tony. Nah, that ain't Tony. You remember that? There go Tony. Nah, that ain't Tony.
I realized that I didn't realize JB came on Def Comedy Jam before you did. I thought you were, you did before he did.
No, he did it first. How does that come on? First. He did it first. What happened is, the funny thing about that is, I got the call. I think we would have been on the same season, or I would have been on the one right after him. If I would have been on season 2 with him, I don't know. I think he might have did season 1 though. If he did season 1, he'd have been one ahead of me. But I would have been on season 2. But I passed the audition. I did an audition for it. I ripped the audition. But one of my biggest closing joke at the time had music bits in it. And what we didn't know that was Russell wasn't clearing no music. If you pay attention to Def Jam, all the music is Def Jam, right? Yep. So I had a piece of Nice and Smooth. It was the skit, but I had a piece of Marvin Gaye, Let's Get It On, and Outstanding by the Gap Band that made this bit I did. And instant ovation every time with the bit, no matter what. That it was like the most reliable closing joke I had been working on for a year or two. And I go to audition, I crush it. They like, "Oh, we're gonna call you the particulars. We taping this week, blah blah blah." And I waited for that call, never came. So when I seen the producer, because we would always go down to the Academy Theater in Manhattan to watch it and check it out. So I said, "Hey man, I thought I made it." And he was like, "Man, I'm sorry." He said, "You did, but just the joke you were closing with, we couldn't clear it." He said, we weren't clearing any music, so you got to do it again next season, and your set has to be without music.
Oh wow, bro.
So JB was on it, but JB was the first guy to ever put me on stage.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
No, bro. Wow. And now that like I said, 30 years in or whatever, man, and now you're doing one of the biggest tours out there, comedy tour wise, you know what I'm saying, with the New York Kings, you know what I'm saying,
Yes,
Mark
sir.
Vieira, Capone, and Rod Stapleton, everything. So how did all that come together, bro?
What was that? The year was I want to say 2000, right? And those guys, the original New York Kings was 5 of us, New Yorkers. And we were the guys who were in control of all what we call comedy rooms.
Right.
So from the Bronx, Mount Vernon, Long Island, Queens, Jersey, all of us 5 guys were the host of all the rooms. So we had a built-in constituency and following, you know. So we figured like, a small theater of 1,000, 1,500 people, we can sell out. You know, if each one of us have about 300-400 people come out, it's not a problem, times 5. Right. And we was like, let's do that. And mind you, we were all rivals at the time, kind of like competing with each other. No beef, but competing comedy wise. And it was Gerald Kelly. It was Drew Frazier. It was Rob Stapleton, Capone, and myself. And that was the original one. And our first show, we sold out the Apollo, 1,500 seats. Wow. In May, I think it was May 8th or May 9th, the year 2000, because we used it as, that was my birthday show. First time trying it out. We wanted to see how the people in New York would react. And when we sold it out, we said, we got something. You know, now we just need to build on it, be consistent. And at the time, you know, we went from that, we did the Garden, we would be on Broadway at Caroline's and all that. And it was flowing for a second. And then a couple of us didn't have the same vision. You know, some of us, you know, I'm trying to get the checks to get bigger, and people just wanted to get checks. You know, so there's a difference. You know, when you got people that just want to get checks and people that's trying to see, bruh, if we got 10,000 for the Apollo, we can get 15 over here. We got 15 over here. We can get 20 over here. We get 20 over here. And that's the way you should be thinking in business, you know, but, you know, everybody wasn't on the same page. So we went in hiatus. We revamped it, and we came back. And then when we came back, we made a few adjustments, and, you know, everybody they came back and they wanted to make it more diplomatic. It was like, hey, we want to make it a democracy. I was like, what do you mean? You know, because I had the rights to stuff, so I was the boss. We don't want you to be a boss, basically. We want to be able to vote. Anything would come up, let us vote. And I said, okay, I ain't got no problem with that. And live by the sword, die by the sword. Careful what you wish for. That damn voting system voted 2 of those Negroes out. And I told both of them when they got fired on the phone, I said, see, I could have went to bat for you, but I'm no longer the president.
Hey, you say you live by the sword, you die by that shit. Damn.
Hey, man.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful what you do. But, you know, fast forward, you know, after 2 times with the 5 guys, after we parted ways with Drew Frazier, we made a decision like, you know what? Let's just do this with 4. You know what I mean? Because we'll get more time on stage, you know, be a little more relaxed with it. And I think it'll be a good thing. And it's been working like that for a minute. And then we were like, you know what? Capone came up with an idea like, I got an idea. Let's add a little different kind of flavor to it. You know, we'll still have a beast in there, but let's get a Hispanic. Let's get Mark Vieira. And we threw Mark Vieira in there, which definitely added a dope, a new avenue to it, because he was talking about 2 things we weren't. One, his heritage. You know, we can't be him because he's Hispanic. But more importantly, he's coming from, a lot of his stuff came from that marriage point of view. You know what I mean? The wife and the marriage and the the kids, the family thing. When most of us was like on the dating thing or the single thing. So that was a great element to add along what we already had.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. You know, like I said, I've been, we've been following you forever, man. And like I said, we're a huge fan, bro. And, you know, you always got something going on. We always interested. And like I said, we was trying to get you forever. You know, you always busy, bro. And now that we've had the opportunity to talk to you, man, and folks are responding, bro. You know, we like to have you as what we call a friend of the show. Come on and say what's going on, man. And
absolutely,
rock with us,
bro.
Man. And you know, keep the relationship going, man. We sincerely appreciate it. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Absolutely, man. You know, bro, listen, man. Like I said, I love talking about great topics. I love passing knowledge on. You know what I mean? And I love just us, you know, just showing love to each other, man, and just keeping this thing popping. So whenever you need me, man, I can do it. I'm here.
Hey, say less, my brother. I'm a hold you to that, bro, because I'm a bugger.
Hey, I'm saying, look, I'm saying less.
So, but before we go, man, I had two more questions for you.
Okay.
The first one is I wanted to ask you. I mean, just looking at some of your material, like I said, man, I think you're a very, very funny guy.
Thank you.
Probably one of the funniest that I've seen. Right. So I'd like to know, just in your opinion, when you see guys who get like thrusted up into like the public spotlight, like say like let's say like a Kevin Hart, right?
Right.
And I would say if you put on blindfolds and you put your material and Kevin Hart's material together, you probably couldn't make a distinction, right? Right? You say, hey, man, I'm just as funny as this guy, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But some kind of way he's got in front of somebody who's like thrusted him in the spotlight, who has said for us, like mainly probably Black America, this is the funniest guy out right now. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're doing something like that, and for a fact, hey, I'm working just as hard as this guy, and I'm probably funnier than this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like what at that point, what keeps you going to say, you know what? I'm gonna keep grinding it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep grinding it out, doing what I gotta do, even though I know for a fact I've been in the game longer than this guy. I'm probably a little funnier than this guy, but this guy was just in the right place at the right time. You know what I'm saying? Or in front of the right person.
First of all, I'm way funnier than Kevin Hart.
Right.
Second off, but the real answer to that is this. I think people have different visions of what making it is for them.
Okay.
Right.
For everybody, making it is something different.
Right.
For some people, believe it or not, making it is just getting a damn stable job.
Right.
And then then the other guy, he wants to be the CEO of the company. For me, like, remember I said earlier in this interview, my thing was always
comedy.
I just want to be the funniest dude. Like, I don't really care about it's not really about what somebody gives me that's going to tell me I'm the funniest dude. Okay. Like, you can give Kev every show in the world. Even Kevin Hart, as smart as a man is, he knows he's not the funniest dude. He knows he's just a funny dude or one of the funny dudes, and he's very talented and he deserves everything he gets. But here's the thing. There are lanes in this thing. When you look at it from that perspective and you're looking at who get all these accolades and who get the most movies and whatever we consider bubbling, right? There's different lanes to this. And Kev got lucky with the lane. He got lucky with the lane of when Cat Williams was fucking up. I tell people this all the time. If you look at the timing, that was Cat's lane. Now, thank God, Cat is so super creative and so his own character. Even when they gave that lane to somebody else, he still kept and created and owned a viable lane. Keyword is ownership. Keyword is ownership. Because here's the thing, the powers that be, I've watched their movements my whole career. And when I see, who they do, how they do, I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, it's reasons and seasons. The ones who are there for their reason, the white, the powers that be, their reasons, they'll stay longer than the guys who have a season. The guys who have a season, they're like fads. You know how this year we're wearing this, next year we're not. Same thing with music, rap. This guy's hot with this single, then nobody cares. Like, so those are the season guys. Now, the reason guys, the people they put in place is, you got to understand something. You definitely, and I learned this, I don't even want to say the hard way because it's my way, but you got to be able to play a certain type of ball. I mean, all the way to be in that game. Right. Now, they touch on it a little bit, and Kev did this series on Netflix. I forget the name of it. Best work to date that he's did with Wesley Snipes. I don't know if you guys seen it.
Oh yeah, man.
True story.
True story.
Yeah.
That's it.
It
Best
great.
work he's did.
Great.
First thing I can honestly hang my hat on because he's a friend. So first thing I can hang my hat on as a friend and go, my nigga, you killed that, right?
Right.
So that's how dope that was. But there was pieces in there that really touched the reality of big stars. And when you look at that, you see how very little they ran their own shit.
Right.
There was
Right.
people in place.
Oh yeah.
The man couldn't even send the money he wanted to send.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
He had 5 fights to give his brother some money. Hey, give my brother some money. Go chill. And then the guy who he called to give the money called the other guy who comes back to him like, no, don't give him nothing yet. Hold on. You got people in place that are really controlling you.
Gatekeepers.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're controlling you as an individual and a financier, wherever your situation is. So it takes a certain type of person that can always be that person to go along with that. Mm-hmm. I'm a boss. I'm an owner. So it ain't but so much I can allow other people to own of me and mine. You know what I mean? Like people for a long time, when I first got into entertainment, self-included, you know, I was no wizard when I first started. But what you learn is down the line is you'd be surprised how many people still don't understand that the manager works for you.
Right.
Most entertainers think they work for the manager. They listen to the manager and follow everything and think that they got it fucked up. And ain't till the shit hits the fan or something hit the wall and somebody go, wait a minute. Oh, you work for me. Like you get caught up in that and people move a certain way. It takes a certain type of individual that can do everything. I've never been that guy to hand everything over.
Right.
I'll be a partner in a heartbeat. We can partner on a bunch of stuff in a heartbeat. I'm not a greedy dude. I love to share. I love to see everybody come up. So I'll partner with you in a heartbeat. But to hand over the ownership and the keys 24/7, now that's a whole nother argument right there. So what keeps me going, to answer your question, is I don't look at it like that. I don't look at it like, because I've done 9 films. I've done 1,000 TV appearances. I've been on my favorite rappers' albums and videos, and I've done everything that I thought I couldn't do. Right. And still going. However, because I look at it like me making it is, I know I made it every time I walk in the room and I evoke fear in my fellow comedians. Yeah. When they're worried that I'm in the building, I know I made it. I know that thing that I set out to do, it really is transpired, because all I did was come in here to get a Heineken and everybody's like, what is he doing here? And some of them have the balls to come over to you. Hey, T, what's up, bro? Ain't nothing. What are you doing here? You performing? What do you mean what I'm doing here? It's a public place. I came to see JB like everybody else. Right. Oh, okay. What are you scared of? Like, but that means that all that work and all that stuff that you set forth to do, you did it. It has transpired. Now, again, it goes back to what we said earlier about not being in the moment. So all the things that I wanted to be as a stand-up comic, I probably am there. Yeah. But because I'm still pushing, because you're your own worst critic, because I'm still pushing to get there, I can't see that I'm there. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro, we definitely do, bro.
That's real talk. And you know, even though I jest and everything about, you know, Kev and other guys, all these guys, like, we're all one way or another comrades and friends in this, you know, personally. Right. Like, but we talk a lot of shit, so we keep it real with each other. Like, you know, Bill Burr, who's a close friend.
Hilarious, bro.
Bill Burr has no problem texting my phone some bullshit at any time of the night, any day of the week. It'd be bullshit. My God. But he will tear my ass up. He don't care. Or say some, you know, he's Boston, I'm New York. So we live that. We live the black and white Boston, New York dude. He'll call, like tonight, he'll probably just call. I mean, we won today, the Knicks, but if we lost, sorry. Yeah. He said, you know what's worse than sorry white boys up and down the basketball court? What? Sorry black ones. I'd be like, yo, this dude, man. Dude, man. But I love him for that, because that's how we met. That's how we always been. And no matter what, we stay the same. And those are the guys you appreciate in this journey. Like along, you know, not just guys, sisters and everything. Everybody along the way, that when I see you, we're the same. I'm always going to love and respect you for that. You know what I mean? Because anybody could be, you know, I was the gatekeeper of New York all through the 90s, right? For first 20 years for comedy. So when comics had to come to New York, everybody's nice to you. Hey, T, everybody kissing ass, saying all the shit you want to hear, because they want to work. Right. But when I come to your town, or we meet in a neutral part of the world, are you the same person?
Sick. No doubt, bro. No
when
doubt,
you don't
man.
need me, are you just as nice when you don't need me? You know what I mean?
Right.
Am I everything you said I am when ain't nothing on the line? You know, when shit's on the line, people tell you what you did. Yeah, come on, man. We put that work face on. Everybody that clocked in at any job, get in there. Morning, good morning. Good morning. Anybody want coffee? Good morning. You know, goddamn well, 5:30 you at the bar, man. Fuck my supervisor. Bitch ass. He be coming in here and start shit. I know, right?
Every damn time. That's why I quit.
Yeah. I know, right? You talk all that, but it's 7:30, 7:45. Morning.
Got donuts.
Hey, you're light and sweet, right, Bob? Light and sweet.
Man. Hey, Tal,
Yeah.
the people, excuse me, the people listening want to know, one, when you're going to be back in North Carolina, and somebody wants to know when you're going to be in Dallas, Texas. So if you just tell us roundabout where you're going to be, we can let them know this is where he's going to be. And also follow Talent's IG. It's right on the bottom of the screen. Talent, the comedian. Follow his IG. He always posts where he's going to be, what he got going on.
Yes, I was just about to say that's the best place to see it. I'm always putting stuff up on a daily basis, whether in the story or full post. North Carolina, just left there about a month ago with my cousin Ed Lover. We'll be back in the spring. So I look for us in North Carolina to touch back down in April, May at the Comedy Zones, Charlotte, Greensboro, Greensville, you know.
Greensboro.
Yeah, Greensboro.
Hey, don't you jump over Raleigh.
Oh, no. I just did Raleigh. I did Raleigh in December. So Raleigh, probably get back to Raleigh in May. I did Good Nights. They're supposed to be moving to a new spot as well, too. So I'll be back in Raleigh as well. April and May is the time for that area. Texas, I'll be next month, the end of next month, last weekend. I'm doing 3 nights in Texas. Let me see where I'm going to be. I know San Antonio's one night. So Saturday, February 25th, I'm going to be doing my thing out there. What is it? What's San Antonio? That's Saturday. You know what I mean? Right. Friday, I'm going to be, so that's the 26th Saturday. The 25th Friday, I'm going to be in Austin, Texas. And then that Thursday, February 24th, I'm going to be in Pearland, Texas. So Pearland, Austin, and then I'm going to be in San Antonio back to back. Right after that, which in March, look for me to be in Killeen and Dallas.
Okay.
Killeen and Dallas the month after that. So the last weekend of February is those 3 right there. And then I'm going to put it down. Jersey, I'm going to give you the lineup this month, closing out this month. We got this Thursday in Jersey in West Orange. I'm holding it down up there with CJ Cracks. Check my page for that. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to be up in the Catskills doing a big ski trip with Black and Gold Productions. Shout out to them. And then Sunday night, New Brunswick at the Stress Factory in New Jersey. New Brunswick, that's how we closing out the month. The last day is Sunday the 30th. We're going to wild out down there. I got my man Jeff Red, another Mount Vernon dude. R&B singer Jeff Red will be special guest performance. Yeah, that's the homie right there. Yeah. Can we be clear that Mount Vernon, let me say this. Mount Vernon got the most stars.
Yes.
For the size of the town. We're 4 square miles. That's a small ass.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
4 square miles, and we put out the most people.
Yes.
We have a championship ring in every sport.
Yes.
Every sport. We have we have Art Carney. We have Dick Clark. We have obviously Denzel Washington, Heavy D, P. Rock, Smoove, I'll Be Sure, Jeff Red. You know, DMX was born in Mount Vernon. Damn it. You know, the list goes on and on. So respect, dude, man. We just them dudes, man.
Mount Vernon is
JB Smoove, talent.
Yes.
You know, Leon from the 5 Heartbeats. Go.
Nah. Just Leon. Let
me tell you something. In the words of a Mount Vernon heartbeat, I got nothing but love for you, baby.
Hey, is Sue's Rendezvous still open out there, man?
Nah, man. They got caught up in some taxes, money laundering, man. They've been close. And you know what's funny? The last mayor we had about 3-4 years ago, the last mayor before the pandemic, I seen him at an event. He gonna whisper to me. This is the mayor. He's like, yeah. Opening Sue's back up. I said, what? He said, yeah, got some things in the works. 6 months later, they done took his ass to jail.
Bro, I got so fucked up in Smoove, man, for my birthday, bro. Oh my God. It was
God
bad.
bless you.
It was bad, bro. It was years ago, man, but it was bad.
Smoove, you know what's funny? It's funny how things happen. Because, you know, anybody that's that likes the, you know, adult entertainment and strip clubs, because it changed. It changed. That's why I hate that we call it strip clubs, because they should come up with a new name for it, because it has evolved.
Yes.
Strip clubs went from straight tits and ass to the place to be. Like,
Yeah.
we used to be creeps, right?
Right.
You creeper. Go to strip. Let's go to strip club. You say it like that. Hey, you want to go to strip club?
Yeah.
It's like it's illegal. You want to go? You know? And then fast forward, now you go to a strip club, it's like a regular lounge. Yeah, that's still up there, but women are in there hanging out in groups, dudes
And
in
the food
groups,
off the chain.
They got the top DJs, the food is great. We gotta change the name.
Yes.
Hey,
it don't sound right.
Let me ask you one more question, man. Look, so when you come to Raleigh, I'm gonna buy a ticket to the show.
We're gonna be there, by the way.
And I'm coming to the show, but I'm probably gonna bring a date, and I want to let her know I know you. So don't make me pull out my phone and pull out the interview. Just kind of try to remember me, like, oh, yo, see, what's up? You know, dap me up real hard. Everything.
If you want to look good,
yeah,
let's take it to the strip club.
That's what happened to me on my birthday. I did that same thing,
and
then she literally and her friends had to carry me out of there, dog. It was bad.
But that's okay. If there's any one night that I think people can be just knocked on their ass inebriated, it's your birthday.
Yeah,
because bro, that is that day. You are saying thank you because you get it. You get that you are not promised tomorrow.
Right.
So every time you make a cycle, you know, as a group, as a nation, we like to do New Year's, whatever. But the real deal is your birthday. That's your personal cycle. That's your personal cycle. So God let you go around that cycle one more again.
Yeah. Bro, and she dumped my ass soon after that, bro. It was not good.
She probably was on her cycle.
Hey man, I run red lights, dog. I run red lights. That wasn't it. I run red lights, bro.
One of my friend comedians said the famous line from Wyatt, the one man riot. He said, "If a duck could waddle in mud."
That's my guy. That's my guy. I run red lights, Jack. That's no excuse. Like, get that towel. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen. You want me to run a red light if you're late for work, right? Don't stop. It's about to be red. I'm late. All right.
I'm late. Let's get it, baby. My brother, man. Yo, Si. Yo, man. The Podcases, man, bro. We salute you, man. 30 years, bro. We sincerely appreciate this time with you, man.
Definitely, man.
And dog, I'm gonna be blowing up your boxes. We gotta get you back on. Let's do something, man. And when you come to Raleigh,
I mean what I say, bro. I mean what I say. I'm here for you.
Dog, when you in Raleigh, we're gonna be there. Both of us gonna be there. He will have a date. I will probably be solo, but nonetheless, I will leave with somebody from your show, no doubt.
Good shit.
Dog, bro, we appreciate it, man. God bless you. Si, what's up?
Man.
You want to say?
Hey, man. Hey, if y'all haven't seen Talent, man, please go to his IG. Google him. All his stuff will pop up. Please go to this guy's stuff, man. This guy's a writer, actor, producer, all of that. Go and just listen to some of his stuff, man. Some of the funniest stuff you have and will hear. Definitely, man. Been doing it for 30 years.
30 years, man. And if you haven't, like you said, if you don't know Talent, you haven't seen me, then just, if nothing else, just go outside, see people. They out there.
Hey, man. God bless you, my brother. Thank you for everything, man. We salute you on everything, my brother. Be good, man.
Love y'all. Be safe,
all right, man. Salute,
peace, bro.
Yo, man.
Hilarious brother, man.
Yo, man, that's crazy, man. You know, man, I like I said, I had this short dream in my life that I wanted to be a comedian, and that shit went.
You pretty funny. You pretty funny.
Yeah, you know, but
I give you that, man. You say some funny shit.
You think I could do it, dog?
No, you're not consistent. But I mean, I say you say some of the stuff you say is funny. It's just not consistent.
know what, man? You know what? I always thought you were pretty funny. You know who you always reminded me of? Like every time I see this guy.
You gonna say Sinbad?
No,
Please
not
don't
Sinbad.
say that.
No, man. Will
Who?
Ferrell.
Why?
Because you don't have to say shit. No, listen, bro. Listen.
You think I can do it?
Yeah, bro. These people don't know you, man. They don't know the stories that you tell.
A lot of people tell me that, and people don't really know you.
Let me tell you something. This, like, by far, one of the funniest dudes I know. Just like if you're on the phone and we just talking about whatever, he'll tell you I'll be cracking up, dying laughing because dude is hilarious, bro. We just.
Yo, let me ask you a question. I've been trying. I've been not wanting to say this, man. But this goes back to 1995, man.
Oh shit!
Okay. 1995. We was over at school at Shaw, right? And do you remember the guy we went to school with, Smoove, right?
I do remember Smoove.
You remember Smoove?
Absolutely.
And you remember it was Christmas break, man, and Smurf's dad had drove down from New York to pick him up, and he drove down. It looked like a Lincoln or something. And you were sitting there, man, and his dad was there, and Smurf was right there. And you looked Smurf in his eye. You said, "Hey, man, your dad pushed that shit out." You said, "Your dad pushed that shit all the way down here from New York?" And then he said, "Yeah, man." Then you said, "Good luck making it back."
Yo, there was no way that was going to make it back, bro. I was like, yo, God bless you guys. If you can push that shit back, man, salute you, bro, man.
Smurf used to wear the Cowboys jersey all the time. And you said we should write an anonymous note and slide it under his door.
No, that was the old me, man. That was the old me, man.
No, that was the old me. You say, yeah, man. I think you probably could do comedy, man.
Nah, bro.
You say some funny stuff, man, but you be serious about it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I truly feel, dog. I mean, because like I said, I always just have, I say what I feel, bro. And I felt like I never want to be restricted by nothing, whatever, man. But and this platform that you discovered, the Podcases, man, just gave me an opportunity to, kind of say whatever, man. And, but this is, like I said, this is all your idea, man. And salute to you for coming up with this whole deal, bro. So that was all good, man. You know what I'm saying, man? And,
you make it happen, man. You make it happen with all this technology.
If
it was up to me, I'd give everybody my phone number. Just say FaceTime me. We have a lot of people on FaceTime.
No, we're a team, man. Yo, bro, we a team like no other, bro. Like no other, man. It's crazy, man. And we put out a quick poll question earlier this week, and everybody, and thanks for everybody for replying to that and being participating in that. We're gonna do that more often, man. But and we got to touch on this one because we kept saying for 2 weeks that we were gonna do this, man. But that question that and I was like, yo, it's always good that people comment about, and we get a lot of comments on the inbox, but we would rather those comments be on the post. We do appreciate them, but we love those comments to be on the post, man. But the question was simply, the poll question for this week was, how often do you check your ex's social media pages? And
now get on your fake pages and tell us the truth. Tell us the truth, man.
And the consensus was some people said yes, and some people said no, they were blocked. And I was like, damn, why a lot of exes blocking so much, man? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been blocked by an ex? I mean, I can say
I don't think so. I've blocked people. I don't think I've been blocked.
Really?
I don't know. I wouldn't go back and check their page.
Yeah, I wouldn't either, man. I wouldn't either. I just don't think that's healthy. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing is, when people do that, you have to pull out all those pictures down that you was telling everybody how much you was in love with that person. You know what I'm saying? We see all these pictures of everybody putting up how much they in love. You got to take all that shit down.
And then they always forget one or two.
Oh, they always forget one or two.
It's always one or two pictures of him still up there.
Yeah,
you want to know, man, like what happened? Like, y'all was posting last week, and then what happened?
But dudes don't never post their chick on there. We always get tagged by girls with the post about being in love and all that. Women love to put up that how much they in love and everything, how much the guy they in love and everything like that, man. I've seen a lot of that this week. And God knows I wish I had the guts to say some things I really want to say, but I just don't.
Why don't you say stuff, man?
No, I can't.
Say it from the podcast page. From the podcast page.
But they at least know either you or I said it.
And I'm gonna tell them I didn't. So you go.
But you do feel the same way about some of the things that you do see, Dorsai, right? Be honest.
I mean, yeah, man. You see a lot, man. Sometimes, man. I mean, I don't know, man. When it became like a validation point to be able to post a picture of like your mate, you know what I'm saying?
All the time.
And then y'all, I mean, like women living, some women living, maybe guys too. I don't know. But some women live and die by that. They want to post your picture or post a picture of whoever they're dating, and then it ends 2 or 3 months later. They got to take the pictures down, and you know what I'm saying. And, I mean, it's just it's crazy, man. Social media has really, really changed, you know, the world, man. Just, I mean, hell, just about as much as COVID. I mean, they got to get that picture up of you, man.
Got to get the validation.
And, you know what's worse is when they somewhere and they post something like your arm or the back of his head or his foot. Oh, me and Bay out here.
I'm saying.
But you know, these days, a woman, she can't go nowhere. You take a girl out to eat, man. First thing she do is pulling out her pictures, taking pictures of the plate.
Yep.
Like, damn, it's roasted chicken and vegetables.
Yo, I saw somebody post a story, not this week, but last week. I saw somebody post a story, and you and I both follow this person, and they post a story. And the story, you know, they were someplace, I guess, having a good time, and the guy did not want to be in that video. It was quite obvious. He literally turned his head away because he was tired of these goddamn videos and these pictures from all that this person was posting. And I know the audience is getting tired of that. God knows I wish I could say, if it was our last show ever, I would say the person's name, but I'm not going to do it. But because you know, it was god awful. And I try to
do it, and then I quit and be our last show.
No, our ratings are up. Why would I do that now? You know, I can't do the show with anybody, man. I can't do it by myself.
It's I don't know, man. It's crazy. Like, you know, I be thinking, man, like, you know, that's why, like, some places, man, when you are out in LA or New York or some major metropolitan areas, man, they don't allow you to have cell phones. I know a lot of men feel good about that because, damn, I take you out, and the first thing you got to take a picture of the damn chicken parmesan. and a margarita. It's chicken parmesan and a margarita. You got to take a picture of the margarita. Nothing's really going on, sweetheart.
No, I don't know why they do it. I guess, you know, no one's posting a picture of me because, you know, I can't get a date, for God knows. I don't know why, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get myself better that I can get a date. And I can get somebody take a picture of a plate and tag me on it. And I was like, yeah, babe, good plate. But no one likes me, man.
But you're vegetarian, so you wouldn't be eating the chicken. You just have grass in your plate. And
it's a ruse. I'm a vegetarian because I don't like buying people a lot of food. So it's a ruse, man. You know, I eat Slim Jims when I get home, dog. Not playing. But it just, you know, yeah, I would feel very uncomfortable. Because I guess that's why I can't get a date, because I'm like, nah, I don't post that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So we got a comment from one of our followers, from Joyce. Joyce said, if you go to her social media and she posts a guy, rest assured it's not her guy. I'm right there with you, Joyce.
What does that mean?
It means like if she posts somebody, that's just somebody who happens to be around. It's not who she's with. You see what I'm saying? And Ayoka just said it. Folks so busy trying to take a picture, they're not enjoying the moment. And Talent just talked about that.
Absolutely.
Your food gonna get cold before you can eat it because you got to get the right angle on the picture. Make sure ain't nobody shining through the glass. It's just, man, this society these days, it's just crazy, man.
Yeah, man. It's a friend of mine, another person that I was like, she posted a picture of her and a guy like every day. And one this past week, I was thinking on Tuesday, I put it in on the store. I said, oh my God, really? Because I was so tired of seeing that shit. I'm like, okay, you ain't love. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we got it. You ain't love.
Are you bitter or you just tired of seeing it? I just want to know.
You're not getting me, bro.
No, I'm just asking, are you bitter? Are you upset about the gentleman, or are you upset about the dates that they're having, or what?
So next week we're gonna have dude, I'm not falling for that shit. No, hell no. You know, I guess I this is what I do realize about myself. You know, we talk, and I know for me personally, I can't say you, but for me personally, you know, I'm a single guy, whatever, and I always talk about things that I want, but I know it's some things I really need to work on myself with. I really do, and that's one of the things I've come to grips with. No matter what I think I've done better or done right, man, it's a lot I need to work on, bro. It's a lot I need to work. A woman ain't gonna put up with this shit. she ain't gonna put up with this shit. Like a quality woman ain't gonna put up with this Sean Carter right here. They ain't gonna put up with this shit, dog.
I thought you were getting better, and they're doing all this self-help shit.
I'm getting better, bro, but it's not. I can't attract quality talent, bro. I can't
because you find it in Walmart, man. You got to go other places. You got to do other things.
I know when I hang out with you, I get quality talent. That's one thing about Sai. Sai will get you some quality talent, bro. He is a chick magnet. So fellas, if your phone is dry, get with Sai. He magnetically gets you
This
quality. Sai, am I bullshit? Since
What?
since 97, Sai, you have half my knockdown list. You have helped me secure. Half the ones I've knocked down.
I don't want to be tight. So you said we talk about what next week? What's up next week?
Sai have like the thousands I have knocked down. Sai have gotten me quite a few of those thousands I've knocked down. Yo, Sai have at least got me 580 of those thousands I've knocked out. Salute to my brother over here. Wherever we go together, he always gives me one. I get one from Sai every single time we hang out. At least one. He passed. Yo, this is my guy Fifth over here because I don't really say nothing. You know, I'm socially awkward sometimes. So Sai, he'll get it up, you know, and he'll pass him over me, and I could close the deal, of course, but my opening skills are not as where it needs to be. So Sai, he opens it up, pass him on to me, and I close the deal. So salute to my brother Sai. The Podcases, we are a dynamic team on air and in the bedroom. We knock them down, right, Sai? Since we've been doing this podcast, we have been on a fucking roll, Jack. We had to beat them away. Our inboxes be crazy. Salute to my brother Sai for passing on things that he really don't want, and I knock him down for him. So salute to you, my brother. It was a he gonna quit. He gonna quit on me, man. Don't quit, Sai. I'm just talking shit, bro. I'm talking shit. It was a list. Man. It was a list I wanted to get to this week, man. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to get to it, man. It's not a. Go ahead. You want to get to it? Okay, we'll get to it real quick. So I saw something on Twitter. I'm a big proponent of Twitter. I love Twitter more than all the social media platforms out there. Twitter is my favorite. And it came across, and I saw something on Facebook as well. This kind of migrated over to Facebook, but I originally saw it on Twitter back last year. But it was a question. It said that like the places that you worked before, they said, what company secrets can you reveal now that you no longer work for these companies? And the list of comments was astronomical. Some of the things on this list was absolutely crazy. And I got like 40 of them here, man. We're gonna do this again next week, but I'm gonna just say a few of them right now. But like one of the things I did say, it said like Bank of America. They said they worked at Bank of America, and Bank of America would intentionally make accounts going to overdrawn, the negative, to get extra money and things like that.
Well, they made billions off of it. I ain't surprised.
Yo, it was crazy, man. And it was saying, another one here says the gravy. Anybody who eats at KFC, I tell you to stop eating that shit. They say the gravy at KFC uses their potato and gravy that is made, they use for deep frying, and they otherwise throw it away, but they use powdered thickener and use flavoring to make the gravy for KFC.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, okay. All right. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay.
Just ask them.
They said a person said they currently work at AMC theaters, right? And they said the same people that clean the theaters and the bathrooms prepare the hot dogs and the popcorn. They said they rarely wash their hands.
There was a segment on Good Morning America once. They said you should never eat the movie theater popcorn, man. It said
why? Why you say that?
It said sometimes it sits there for days, man. They don't clean the machines. All types of stuff going on when they leave, man. But I still buy it. But they said you shouldn't eat
it. And one person said half of the menu at Applebee's is done in the microwave.
I heard Outback too, and that's my favorite restaurant.
No, I think Outback got a grill there, right? Don't they have a grill?
I mean, but they still microwave some shit. Yeah.
Oh man, dude.
Yeah, Applebee's got a grill. You ain't seen the commercial? Hell, McDonald's got a grill.
No, McDonald's don't have a grill. They got microwaves.
Yeah, they do.
No,
they got a grill.
No,
I used to work at McDonald's.
No,
they got a big ass grill.
I'm talking about a grill, not like the surface. I'm talking about one with the fire comes through to like the little gills and all that. That's what I'm talking about.
Fire gets
no, man, they got no fire at McDonald's, bro. No, the only fire they got at McDonald's when it come out your ass when you eat it. That's the only fire McDonald's produce when it comes out of your ass after you eat it. Dude, there's no grill at McDonald's. There's a hot surface and a microwave. There's no hot grill at McDonald's, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so we're gonna get into more of this list next week. It's a crazy list, and we're gonna rock it up. But you know what I'm saying? But you know, we sincerely appreciate my man Talent on and rock with the cases today. It was a surprise guest that we had, and you know, thank God, you know, everybody who tuned in and rock with us this week, man. Season 3 gonna be big, bro.
Oh yeah.
From this point on, man, it's gonna be bigger and better, man. And you know, we got a department now that handles all our communication to people that want to be on the show and everything. Sai heads that department. We have departments now. We have divisions of the pod cases that we've grown so much. We're so big now that you know, we go places and we have divisions that handle certain things. So you can't talk to us directly anymore. Those days are over.
I need to get in touch with somebody from payroll. Where do we get checks?
We're gonna get them checks out to everybody that's working with the podcasts. But no, there you can no longer talk to us directly. So do not inbox. It'll be like a robot thing that comes up, but it's not really us. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really me talking back. So if something comes to your inbox saying I think whatever, is really not me. It's robotic. It's not me. So it's just something that we've grown, and you know, we're too big now. You know, we're not just regular cases no more.
Yeah, exactly. Cases with a capital C now. So yeah.
Cases with a capital C. And but salute to everybody that rock with episode 27. Who would have thunk it, bro? Who would have thunk it that we've been come this far and do 27 shows, bro? And they all kick ass, right, bro? All of them kick ass.
Gonna do another one next week, man.
Yo, man, season 3 gonna be bigger, bro. And when
over 3,000 views last week on one platform alone, man. So man, we probably touched about 5,000, had about 5,000 views total last week. We having a good time, man. We having a real good time.
So that's crazy, bro. From December, you know, we saw some early. You know, Facebook always gives these little algorithms, things like that. From December, like the midpoint of December, we didn't do any shows in December. From December to the first week, our first show that we did last. Well, I think we had 40,000 people that fuck with the cases, bro. 40,000 people. So salute to all 40,000 of you. My inbox is wide open. So any of you ladies of that 40,000 that's willing to go out on a date with me and get me right. I love to be in love. So I'm trying to get myself together, man. But salute to all the 40,000 people that fuck with the cases, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Oh.
See, don't quit, bro. Please don't quit, Si.
Oh, boy.
He gonna call me after the show and say, bro, it always that shit. Yo, man, you know what I'm saying? But yo, it is what the fuck it is, man. That's my guy. He ain't going no place, man. You know, Si can't quit. Si can't quit. You know what I'm saying?
We having a good time.
It's all fun. Man.
We appreciate everybody looking, man. If you lonely, inbox Sean. Inbox Sean. Let's see what's going on.
Nah, man.
Other than that, man. Look, hey, man. We had a great show, man. Let me ask you before we go, man.
Sure.
Give me a we do this every periodically every blue moon, man. Give me your top 3 comedians, man.
Ooh, bro, that's super easy, man. Richard Pryor number 1. Eddie Murphy is number 2, and Dave Chappelle. And quickly before you say anything, when he mentioned Bill Burr, anybody got YouTube, please check out Bill Burr. He is one of the funniest motherfuckers out there. So, real talk. But yo, who you got, bro?
My top 3, man. I would probably go Eddie Murphy number 1. I would go Martin number 2.
Oh wow.
I would probably go Chris Rock number 3.
Oh, okay.
I would flip Martin and Chris Rock around. Eddie Murphy number 1. Chris Rock number 2. Martin number 3.
Oh wow, bro. I mean, you know, comedy is subjective, bro. And like I said, I grew up listening to old Richard Pryor stuff, man. Sneaking in, listening to that stuff. But I always been a huge fan of Richard Pryor, and I listen to all comedy, man. But I find different things, man. Like I said, Bill Burr. I listen to everybody. That makes me laugh, man. Oh, Patrice O'Neal. Oh my God, if there was a list that I could put Patrice O'Neal, God rest his soul. please check out Patrice O'Neal. Go to YouTube and look at Elephant in the Room. I look at shit like that. I look at comedy every single day. I love it. It makes me, makes me feel good. On YouTube, bro. I'm a huge fan of comedy. I look at it every single day. I follow just about every comedian out there because I love to laugh. I love to be, I love to be entertained. I don't like to take life too serious because life is, it's a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying, dog? Anything you want to say to the good people?
Yeah, I won't tell them. Next week, for the first 5 minutes, man, we're going to give you 5 minutes to do your stand-up.
I get 5 minutes?
Yeah, work on it this week.
I literally get 5 minutes next week, just at the start.
Yeah, 5 minutes that they get the ball rolling.
And you're not gonna say nothing. I can say what I'm gonna say for 5 minutes.
No, I'm gonna let you talk for 5 minutes. Sean, stand up.
No, it's not talking. I'm gonna do a stand up routine for 5 minutes.
Yes, please. 5 minutes.
At the top of the show.
Top of the show.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. 300
Solid.
seconds.
Okay.
Solid.
All right. So this is unlike you not boxing. When we had the whole thing set up, I'm gonna do my.
Everybody was scared. Everybody's scared of me because of my reach. They said my reach too long. People scared. I was ready. You had some people. You said, "Oh, I got some frat brothers that want to box you," but I knew what no Q was gonna step up. I knew good well. I said the Q. I said the Qs ain't gonna do that.
Qs I would get the most out of shape Q ever, which I can't find any, and would knock your ass out.
That's what I knew. I knew. When you said my frat brothers, I knew it wasn't gonna happen because I said ain't no Q want to step in no ring against me and get knocked out by a Kappa. Everybody be talking about it. It'll go viral. Next thing you know, I'm a sensation. I'm a media sensation.
Dog,
I knew it. I knew
it. Bro, it would knock your ass out. I may step in the fucking ring and do this thing, baby, because I set my challenge.
You don't weigh enough.
Listen, I'm gonna set my challenge that you gave me. I will do 5 minutes of stand up at the top of the next episode 28, and I will take any criticism that comes along with it. So I'm gonna do my thing. 5 minutes at the top of episode 28.
Now Yoka just said you better be funny or they gonna boo your ass.
It's all good. Yo, if you want me to do it, if you really want me to do the 5 minutes at the top of the next show, I got some jokes ready, prepared for it. Just say yes. Put a Y in the comments.
Yes.
Put a Y in the comment. If you really want me to do 5 minutes next week, just put a Y in the comment, and I will go ahead and I will rock 5 minutes next week at the top. Like I said, unlike my partner here, I take on all challenges. So he didn't do his boxing thing. I'm going to do this. When he challenged me to it, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, before we get out,
got some Ys. Got a Y.
If we get 5, if we get 6 Ys, I do it. If we get 6 Ys, I do it. You know what I'm saying? Before we get out here, man, please, everybody.
Another Y.
Once we get to 5, I do it. Everybody, text that number on the screen right now. Let's all donate to Dupree Kelly's political aspirations, man. Let's make sure we get them there. You know what I'm saying?
Another Y.
If we get 5, I'm going to do it. If we get 5 Ys, I will do 5 minutes next week, episode 28, and get us going. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Say 30 more seconds because we have 4 Ys right now.
We
don't want. Somebody give me a Y.
We only got 10 seconds left in the show, so if I don't get a full Y, we out here. So in 10, I'm an island boy, and I'm I'm gonna wrap this shit up because we didn't get 5.
Oh, we got 3. We got 3 more Ys.
We got
That's it. We got 3 more Ys.
How many total do we have? We have
got
5.
6. We got 7 total Ys right now, bro.
So I got to do it.
Yeah.
I will do it. I will do 5 minutes of stand up next week. My own material that I will accept the challenge from my partner right here. Unlike him accepting mine to do the boxing match, I will do it. So I will do mine, good or bad. I will live up to it. But again, everybody holds Sai accountable that he did not do his
You can't tell me no opponent. You say your frat brother. Your frat brothers got scared.
If anybody can help us get Sai in the ring, how many rounds did we say before we go? How many rounds did we say?
One round.
And he's a very articulate guy, but he was stuttering here a second. I want to clearly get this to the point. How many rounds are you willing to do?
1 round.
Okay, Sai will do 1 round of
3-minute round.
1 3-minute round. Please, if anybody can help us put this together, we will. I will set my challenge, but Sai has to get in the ring for 1 round with a boxer, amateur, of course, and we will.
So now all your frat brothers backing out. You said, "Oh, the Q's ready. The Q's."
Hey,
like I said, once you start saying the Q's, I knew it wasn't gonna happen. I stopped training.
So we're gonna get this right. So you're willing to do this, right? You're still willing to do the exhibition boxing. Okay.
Yeah.
So we will put this together. Sai will, and what's the weight limit, by the way? Because
I mean,
I didn't know any seventh
I'm
graders.
working out, so I'm at about 214 right now.
I didn't know any seventh graders because you were saying like 98 pounds or something. I didn't know any seventh graders, bro. So it was hard to put that shit together.
We got a few more wives.
So what is your weight limit before we? What is your weight limit for this?
Whatever. I mean, well, we said 135 because we said like Roy Jones.
There's no grown men. There's no grown men 135.
Roy Jones. Tank is 135. Roy Jones is 135.
So can we get somebody? Okay, so we get somebody at least 40 years old. How about that? Somebody at least 40 years old.
Nah, man. Mike Tyson's over 40. Nigga, I want somebody 135. We said a lightweight. If you remember, the discussion was if I saw Roy Jones in the club and we had an altercation, Floyd Mayweather he could not knock me out. And he weighs 135 pounds. I said, can't nobody who weighs as much as a sixth grader knock me out. That was my question. If I'm being defensive.
Please, if anybody can help us put this together, I beg of you. If anybody can, Jamal, if you can please answer my inbox and let's put this together. I will do one round with somebody at least 135. If any seventh graders you out there that know that's 175, 135, please let us know because that's what he's trying to fight, a seventh grader. So, but if any grown man 135 that you know of, I have no idea of any man who's 135. I don't know any man.
You know Floyd Mayweather,
a professional, like a guy who's walking, somebody who work at Whole Foods or something,
Manny Pacquiao,
like a regular person. And we will bring it to you live, an episode with a weigh-in and everything like that. It's a whole deal. We'll do it for charity. All the money will go to someone's favorite charity. Probably getting South fixed up after that shit. But yo, that's what we want to do. We're gonna do. I'm gonna accept my challenge. So I gotta accept his challenge. Everybody hold side accountable. But yo, this is we appreciate everybody who's been rocking with us, man, on episode 27. Who would have thunk it? Thank you to the good people. Si, you want to say anything before we roll, bro?
Hey man, good night, everybody. Have a great week.
Yo, thank you for everybody that fuck with us with the podcasts, that support us and do everything that whatever. Yo, man, it's Sunday. God bless everybody. Go out and help somebody. Please help somebody do something that they want to do or you think you can help them do. Just help somebody do something. Just be helpful this week and whatever. And help us by going and check us out every time. But yo, salute to everybody. God bless you guys and good night. Salute.
Peace.